Hey, how you guys doing? It's been a while, but we hit a milestone. Now, what's the milestone? 4 million painting to start. 4 million. Now we have to go all the way back to the very first painting that hit the $4 million mark about 7 years ago. 7, 8 years ago. The very first one. You know, I've been watching some of these and I could see how people don't believe. I notice how some people just, I don't know, they just don't believe. There's the very first one.
Why is it so special?
Why is it so special? Elon Musk. Yeah, we're when Trump took over, so on. We're in that era, Doge era. We're in that AI era. But here, you go down here, this is all that matters. 7 years ago. 7 years ago is 4,021,411 minutes. That's where we're at. Each painting by the second is worth 241,284,710 if people so choose to buy and sell at that. And in the art world, anything's possible. And a lot has happened over 7 years, you know. So let's look at the next painting down here. Second, I'll be right back. I had to scroll all the way down. So this is Ken's. His piece.
Say the price anymore because
and here we're at. This is the new type of counter. This is 40,010,590. So or 4 million. 240 million. 40 million. $10,590. It's simple. See with this one. So I only have 2. So every week we're approaching one painting $4 million. Take it or leave it. Now, you know, I don't know how many haters, how many people that just hate what I'm trying to do here, even with Boogie. If you watched the last Boogie one, I'm serious with that. Boogie owns 2 paintings. On my 67th birthday now, as of this month, and it's pretty simple. There's going to be a day where I'm going to be doing these and selling them. All the paintings are right here. You got paintings there, paintings there, and you got all, because I get accused like, Rich Crackers, don't worry about that garbage down there. Okay, it's just garbage. So all the paintings, they're here. All of them. Now they're even all back behind that there. Okay, let's put this on pause so I can fix my... So, they're all there. All of those there, 100%, all that, 100%. And about 50% of these paintings here are maybe about 60, 70%. Because those ones, people, like if you watch this channel, you know people own those ones. These ones, 100% here. So, I get a lot, and as I look back over the years of work here, like we're talking years, 5 years doesn't seem like long ago. And as you go back, and I remember obviously I remember most of these, like, I just can't believe it did it. That I went through that hell to paint my face every single day. It's just crazy. So now we're in the AI age, and let's go into. If you have ChatGPT, you could punch my name in because people have talked about me. There's critics that talked about me. Believe it or not, ChatGPT, I'll tell you that. But we're gonna go into Gronk and X. So here's Gronk. This is the AI chat, right? There's Elon Musk and his son. I don't want to go too far down here because I don't know what's going on there. Okay, anyways, let's go to Gronk. A second. So this is AI. Okay? And ChatGPT and AI know just Charles Colin. So here's where it seems you're asking my opinion, Joseph Trust Colin. There might be some confusion with the name Joseph Trust Colin. This doesn't directly match a widely recognized artist in art history, but that's going to change. Based on the most relevant to let you clarify this, often spelled with I, Alaska blah blah legends, unique art concept platforms like YouTube. This is me. So here's the cool part. One possibility is that you're referring to Just Trust Colin, often spelled as two I's, a lesser known artist whose work isn't as extensively documented as others. However, there's no prominent figure by this exact name in traditional art circles that matches your query. There is a modern individual named Joseph Charles Colin, associated with unique art concepts on platforms like YouTube, where he explores the novel approach to pricing art, raising the price by 1 cent per second forever, like checker face paint. Okay, so it knows me, right? So. Oops, I don't even know how to spell my own name. So, this is me. So it's asking where nobody has actually talked about it yet. Just a second. Let's check something for a second. Just Trust Colin's modern arts knows unique approach. You heard about that completed around February 14th. Just face paint on canvas. Just so you prefer the face paintings. Checker isn't a painting in a conflict like a portrait line, but rather an experimental piece from what is documented while face paint applied to canvas, possibly in non-abstract or symbolic form. Exactly right. Now, face paint aspect could be a literal use of cosmetic face paint, perhaps applied directly by hand or tool, making distinct. Okay, so it totally understands, and obviously it's getting information off. So now Time price art is an innovative concept introduced by contemporary artist Charles Colin, where the value of artwork isn't fixed at a static price but increases incrementally over time based on set rate. Unlike traditional art pricing, which relies on factors like market demand, artist reputation, or appraisals, time price art ties its monetary worth directly to the passage of time, creating a dynamic, overflowing valuation model. The idea challenges conventional notions of art as a commodity by making its price a function of duration rather than subjective or static metrics. In Colin's specific approach, as seen in this time-priced art project, the price of a piece rises continuously from the moment it's completed. For example, his work Checker. Face paint on canvas piece. So obviously it's just looking one video, kind of figuring it out, and then, because every time I've done inquiry, it's picked different videos kind of thing and just made its own to explain things, right? So, for example, let's check a face paint on canvas piece from February 14, 2019. And other creations like the stamps, one stamp or two stamp, have their prices increased by 1 cent a second per perpetuity. This means that 1 second after completion, the price goes up by a penny. After a minute, it's 60 seconds higher, and after an hour, it's $36 or more than starting point. Over days, months, years, the cost escalates significantly. After 1 year, the increase alone could be $3,153, assuming 31,536 seconds in a year, which is way more than that. Other works by the Colin, like number 16 canvas gold bar, or B60 canvas 6 and 7, experiment with different rates, such as $1 per minute or 1,005 to every 24 hours, showing which is the price of gold price an ounce over 24 hours of the canvas gold bars, but doesn't understand that. The mechanics are straightforward but profound. The artist price starts at a base value, often zero or nominal amount, and grows indefinitely at the predetermined rate unless sold. Once purchased, the price freezes for the buyer. If resold, the new owner inherits the time-based increase from the original completion date. This creates a spec which is totally wrong. It keeps on going no matter what. It just doesn't understand info. There needs to be people talking about it on the web in order to get the real picture, but it's 100% close to what it's supposed to be. But if the owner inherits time based increased over the original completion date. Well, let's just read this for the hell of it. The mechanics are straightforward but profound. The artwork's piece starts at a base value, often zero or nominal amount, and grows indefinitely at the predetermined rate unless sold. Once purchased, this price freezes for the buyer, but if resold, the new owner inherits the time-based increase from the original completion date. This creates a speculative element by early, and you lock in your lower price, which is technically right. Wait too long and it might become unattainable. Exactly 100%. Colin documents this process through platforms like YouTube, where he showcases a piece that tracks a rising value, emphasizes transparency and engagement with his audience. The philosophy behind time-priced arts flips the traditional market on its head. Instead of value being dictated by critics, collectors, auction houses, tied to objective, unstoppable force, time itself. Exactly what I've been trying to say all this time, and people just don't get it. Colin positions this as a rebellion against exclusivity and subject. Exactly right. AI, I'm telling you, baby, it needed AI. The art valuation calling himself the new face art is less about physical artwork, which might be minimalist like face paint or stamp designs, and more about concept. Exactly. Art is a living investment that grows with every tick of the clock. That's right. It also raises questions about worth. What makes art valuable is its price predicted yet potentially out of reach for latecomers. Exactly. I'm sorry. If you like it and you wanted to get it for $100, it ain't happening. It's $4 million now. And, $3 million to $4 million. Practically, it's a bold statement. A piece like Checker, if unsold since 2019 would now be in March 16th as cure 18,000 value 0.01 cents per second. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. Assuming no base price, critics might argue that it's more gimmick than genius. Exactly, getting at as the art, aesthetic, or emotional impact takes a backseat to its pricing mechanism. Supporters, however, see it as a democratization of value. Anyone can buy in early, and the rules are clear from the start. It's a niche idea, most commonly defined as Colin's small but growing following around 15,000, and it has yet disrupted the broader art world. Still, it's a fascinating lens in how time, not taste, can define what pace of creativity. Exactly. Wow. I might not like this. This is where I want to go. My goal is to get to New York and do a show. Let's see what it says here. Predicting weather. Okay. This is not going to be a long video. This is literally going to be a short video just to show you what's going on. We hit the 4 million mark. I don't know if I want to... I don't even know if I want to read this. Predicting whether Charles Colin, the creator of time-priced art, could become famous at a New York art show involves speculation based on its current trajectory, the nature of his work, and the dynamics of the New York art scene as of March 16, 2025. There is no definitive formula for fame, but we can assess his chances by looking at key factors: his concept, originality, current recognition, market fit, and the challenge he might face. This is going to be very interesting because I never asked this question. This is live here. Colin time price art, where prices rise potentially. You know what I mean. Perpetually. 0 cents per second for works. It's not 0 cents a second. It's $1 per second. That's wrong. It needs to know it's $1. It's looking at one of the stamps or something. Worthless checker higher rates like 1,510 per 24 hours for others is undeniably unique. This gimmick sets him apart from traditional artists because it would say, oh, this artist in 1950 did the same thing. It knows I'm the only one. Undeniably unique. This gimmick sets him apart from traditional artists by merging art with financial experience, appealing to those intrigued by conceptual innovation over aesthetic. I could read what mastery. New York, a hub for avant-garde movements. Think Marcel Johnchup's Fountain or Andy Warhol's pop art. Exactly, I love Andy Warhol. Has a lot to do with Andy Warhol. Has a history of embracing bold ideas. If curated well, say at a venue like Armory Show or Gallery and Chess, I gotta check into that. His work could spark buzz among collectors who value novelty or see it as speculative investment. The math alone, one stamp at 0.0 cents per second would be over 18,000 by now. Could draw attention as a talking point. Well, it's actually way more than that. That said, his current footprint is modest. His YouTube channel, Charles Colin, the new face of art, has around 15,000 subscribers, and his online presence doesn't seem to suggest Main Street art would. art world traction yet. It's not mentioned major art publications are tied to inflation yet, and that's gonna fucking change. It's gonna change. Unlike artists who break out in New York, Jean-Michel Basquiat, but he passed away at like 28. Or Yayoi Kusama, fame often requires a tipping point, critical endorsement, a viral moment, a powerful patron. If a New York show paired his work with a compelling narrative, say unique critique of capitalism or fresh take on art value, could resonate with characters and influence scouting for the next big thing. That's it's a whole thing I'm trying to push. I don't care about people seeing my art as like art. It's a capitalist thing. I've been saying that. It's about money. Okay? People don't buy art. 99% of people don't buy art they buy it, hopefully it goes up so they can make money in the future. A lot of people who, if they buy low art, they don't care about the price. It sits on the wall. But if you buy a piece of art that you know goes up in the future, people buy that to make money. End of fucking story. I believe that 100%. And the New York scene 2020 is competitive. There are blockbusters like Amy Sherrill's Whitney Serby or new shows that dominate attention, emerging artists who often need more than a clever idea. They need artwork polished as Sherlock Holmes work like his FACEPAINT checker stamp series, leaving contemptuous and raw, which might limit appeal to traditional collectors who prioritize craft or emotional depth. His lack of formal training and outsider status can be a double-edged sword. Exactly. That's what people are trying to put me in, outsider. I'm outside the art world, trying to break in, refreshing to some, amateurish to others, plus that's big problem. Plus the potential price increase might deter buyers unless they're early adopters betting on his rise. Ironic, since fame could make only purchase on the table for most. That's right. Let's ballpark it. If he lands a show, say at Experimental Space League Matter or a pop-up in Brooklyn, his odds hinge on execution, timing, a strong debut. It's coming, boys! Strong debut with his press covers, e.g. Hyper Elegy or Art 4. It's going to grab attention if people say, hey, there's art going up $1 a minute and it's in the 4 million range. And it's not a joke. And a few sales to those collectors could, you know what? Just give me a second to read from here on because I got to use the wash. Okay, I changed my shirt. Because I was doing laundry, so through the black shirt I was wearing into the laundry. Chuck, what's that got to do with it? Don't worry about it. Anyways, if you're wondering. Okay. So it might limit appeal to traditional. Okay, let's ballpark it. We land the show, say it's experimental. I think we went through the draw strong to be press coverage. And a few sales to notable collectors could give them a 20-30% shot at fame, defined as a sustained recognition beyond a one-off exhibit. Without that, his concept might remain a curiosity, not a movement. Compare this Joseph Cornell, exclusive assembler who gained fame in New York decades ago through persistence and surrealist ties, calls paths as a steeper without similar momentum of a clear art historical hook. What's your take? It pitches time presses middle finger to the art market. Could it resonate? That's it. So the only thing I got to lose is nothing. I go to New York. I do this. I go create some waves, right? And if nothing happens, then it's a nice little vacation. If something happens, then me and everybody that owns my paintings are multi-millionaires. Everybody that owns my paintings are multi-millionaires because you won't sell What's the last painting I did worth right now? Which would be this one? So this is a placeholder, and there's the placeholder. New king is King Charles, because that's what this whole thing was about. So that's funny how that came about. But the last painting, which is here, which is owned by Lord. Let's see what that's worth. $1,986,121. So the spread is basically 2 million to 4 million. So you can't buy anything under 2 million, and because it's going to flip over soon anyways. I'm not going to New York anytime soon. But it's this year. I'm really pushing toward 2025, because I've always been saying 2025. So to 4 million. And you think about it, we did wait this long. We did wait this long to get for the first paintings to hit $4 million. And 4 million, like I said before, 4 million in the art world is nothing. $4 million is nothing. And they want it cheaper, they buy one of these ones. Want it cheaper? Buy one of these ones. End of story. Want to pay more, the longer the time is, the more money it is. And chances are these are going to all sell out sooner or later. Right now everything's choppy because of the way I have the thing set for 4K. It's in 4K, so it's choppy. So there's no point playing it. Well, we'll see what happens here. So we're at 2,800,000 minutes, or the days. So 1,946 days times. So it was 1,946 days. 1,946 days times 1,464.30. 2,849,527. That's what that is. The time price, 2,849. That's cheaper to buy by the minute, so they want to sell by the minutes. It's actually cheaper. That's about it. Last video was 8 months ago, so you're watching this now. And like I said, I'll let you know. Next video is probably the art show when I go there, and that's not going to be easy because I have to figure out how to haul all the paintings to New York, and I don't want to start in my city. I don't want to do a show in Canada and then, oh, look at this clown trying to sell these, ha ha ha, you know what I mean? I don't want that. I want to be, oh, look at this guy in New York. You hear about the artist in New York? That's why. I have my passport. It's a burning hole in my pocket. I want to go. I want to get this done. But I have to find a venue there, or pay for a venue and just say, hey, these are all by time, take it or leave it. And I think it's going to be something. It's probably going to piss a lot of people off, like a lot of artists, a lot of people in the art world. But the bottom thing is there's only 200. 100, and that's it. And 2 live ones in the auction in the future. The 100th one, and the 100th one to do live in the venue somewhere, be it Sotheby's, or be it Christie's, or be it wherever, Phillips Gallery. actually have the last. This is the 100th Canvas Gold bar right here. To do this is going to be live. I've kept it all this time. This is to go live on Sotheby's or Christie's only, or Phillips, the third guy down on the list of the auction art houses. And I'll be taking this out of the package live and doing the art, and that's going to be live. That's going to happen one day. Not today. Not today. Because I did this one live. I wish you guys had I wish there was a crowd shot of hundreds of people in there. That was nerve-wracking. That was nerve-wracking. Thank you so much. I notice people watching here and there on this channel. Right now, the art world doesn't know I'm here. Nobody knows I'm here. It's because the views show it. The views show that nobody knows I'm here. That's a good thing. That means the main art world doesn't know I'm here. And that one day, what's going to happen is just going to flash. Who's this guy? You know what I mean? Because people, I could see it. Oh, you want $4 million for that little thing? Ha ha ha! Joe Blow, the billionaire, is gonna. I'll take 5 of them. I don't know. No crystal ball. Thank you so much for watching. It's just a dream, buddy. It's just a dream. It's your dream. Who own the paintings? Everybody that has their name on there are owners of these paintings. I'm just a custodian. Okay? Your paintings are there. Your paintings are there. They haven't gone anywhere. I could have, you know what? I could have easily sold them $100 each. $1,000 each. I could have easily. I've had offers. And I don't. Because the concept is bigger than a quick little money gain. There's times in the last 4 years I needed money. I could have easily took one of these paintings, sold for $50, $100. Okay, could have easily sold $25. Oh, here, take 4 for $100. I need the money. No, they're there. That's money sitting there. There's money sitting here, and I could have easily just did that. But here's proof that they're all there. These are not. This is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if I didn't believe that, you wouldn't see anything. You wouldn't see me on this channel ever again. I would have just sold them all, and that would have been it. But no. The dream for you and me to get somewhere in this, to have a chance to laugh at the art world, to everybody in it that never believed in me, and all the people that didn't believe in me, and then you owning the painting, claim the painting later after the art shows and that, you're the ones laughing. Okay? There's people literally laugh at me. There's people who literally say to this day, what are you doing with those paintings? Well, it's pretty simple. I'm not in the art show. These I'm not seen in art show. The art world doesn't even know this is here. 8 years later, I get the odd gallery, the odd person, like they stumble onto the channel and then they reach out and then they just think it's a scam or something and then they move on, right? And the odd ones say, when I see you in a big gallery somewhere in the world, then I'll take you seriously. What? 1 week apart. 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month. Not a day and then a day and a day. This is 1 week apart. month, each row is a month. Think about that. Each row is a month. Think of what I went through. If you watch this channel from day one, you know what I went through. Still don't eat Jiffy peanut butter. I eat it if it's cheap enough, and I don't have the other brand, Kraft smooth peanut butter. I don't know why I didn't do Kraft. This just happened to be there that week. I have Kraft peanut butter over there. Just a second. You know, funny how life goes. I have Jif peanut butter, and I've only eaten Kraft my whole life. There's maybe 2 times in my life, and this happens to be Jif one here. There's only 2 times. I got a blanket here that's cold. It's Canada, and maybe the 2 times in my life I actually hate Jif peanut butter. It happens to be the painting where it should have been Kraft peanut butter, but I don't know. This, I was thinking of deleting this because I don't even know where that little wallet went. I had it was lost here. Might be able to find it. But that's funny how, my God, if I bought Bitcoin at that time, but I'm in Satoshi Nakamoto token right now, as we speak. I own a significant amount of it. Enough if it ever goes anywhere. I could literally probably just buy all the paintings myself and give them away, you know what I mean, for $4 million a piece. It's very possible that I haven't done. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you sometime. Who knows? Chances are, the next one, this beard thing's not working out. Probably see me. Who knows? Hopefully on TV or something like that. Thank you so much for being here all these years and watching us. Thank you for being here and believing. And just remember, you're the very few that knows it's here. I still think it's just a matter of time. Thank you so much for watching. Charles Colin, the new face of art. ChatGPT and all AI. If AI knows me, that's a good thing. Time is our friend. Time is our ally. All the art in the world is over there. Our art, my art, is over there. At $1 a minute, forever. 4 million Satoshis?